He says, instead of BlackRock ETF, could it be an announcement of them tokenizing on the XRPL, or perhaps both an ETF and tokenization announcement on XRPL? I mean, at the World Economic Forum, Larry Fink was pretty specific that he thinks that there's going to be one unified ledger that everything's going to be issued on. I don't know why I would say that if it was going to be multi-chain in the future. I'm hopeful for multi-chain. I think that there's a lot of functionality across other blockchains and infrastructure that do things better than the XRPL in certain aspects. I think it'll all just settle back to the XRPL. So, quite possible. That would drive a lot of FOMO either direction. But they need the ETF to be able to rotate liquidity from the Bitcoin ETF and other products on the market into XRP to be able to push the price to where they need it to go. So there's a lot of people that are like, well, why don't BlackRock just buy all the XRP and drive the price up? The liquidity has to rotate from somewhere else. They can't just sell off clients' assets. The clients themselves have to do that. Like, their advisors can say, hey, we think we should transfer you into this product. What do you think? Then they can do that. Or they can move their own funds that they manage into those products. But those products have to be liquid and on the market and tradable in order to be able to do that. And right now, you can't have a direct ownership of XRP by an institution. They could put it on their balance sheet, I guess, and they probably already have some on their balance sheet. But again, there's economies of scale that happen when you have access to the market's liquidity versus your own liquidity. I don't think I've given this exact speech, but I've talked about it before. This is the reason that I believe, hardcore, that we will see a BlackRock ETF, because it's the only mechanism by which they can really rotate the liquidity they need to into the asset.